Product of Real Madrid's Fabrica. Only made 3 appearances during his first stint with Los Merengues and then returned in the 2008-09 season, made 15 more before moving on to Benfica. Now on for his Real Betis debut.
He was on loan at Osasuna from Real Madrid, and that's where he really made his name in La Liga. Spent a season there, played pretty much
It was some over when, during Betis and Barca's 1-1 draw in January, about to come on. Whether he will come on for Paco Alcácer and then move, perhaps shift things around, maybe Sergio Roberto into the front three. We'll have to see. I may be way off there, but we'll see as soon as Lionel Messi has taken this free kick.
I think it would be great to see Alex Vidal in the front three and in an attacking role that, you know, he should be playing in, and maybe it's an opportunity for him to show the Barca players, Barca fans, what he can do in a more attacking role.
Lionel Messi tries to go for that top far corner. It's not far away. Dan again at full stretch. Sent that from right to left, right up and over the bar. It does look like it's Deulofeu who's making way.
Standing ovation for Gerard Deulofeu. That'll do his confidence a world of good. And he's replaced by Alex Vidal. So I think unless there is a formation change, Vidal will just slot into the front three, and well, it'll be a sense of relief for him that he won't have to defend and that he can potentially just show what he's all about in an attacking sense.
Indeed, and Real Betis making a change of their own, bringing on another B-team player in the shape of Francis Guerreiro, 21-year-old. Plays on the right-hand side. Can also actually play on either flank and through the middle, so we will have to see where he's being lined up. Doesn't look like he's going to start on the right, on that far side. Just in case you needed confirmation, Semedo at right back, and now Alex Vidal in front of him. Titu takes the free kick from that deep position, playing it short. Giving it away though, rather clumsily. Rakitic regains possession for the home side and then looks to send Jordi Alba upfield. I think he thought about sending it into Lionel Messi. Instead it goes out wide to Alcácer. And now Rakitic and Barca, instead of looking to sprint forward and catch Real Betis upfield, return to their patient build-up play. Ball down the line for Alex Vidal to have his first opportunity. Instead it's just guarded away for a throw. Down out wide to Semedo. Of course, I suppose, as you said, Semedo has come into this side very accomplished, just getting used to where Deulofeu is running and where he's moving to, and now having to adapt once again to see how Vidal operates in front of him.
He's looked accomplished though, Semedo, hasn't he? A lot of Barca fans will be taking a big sigh of relief.
Indeed, there is some quarters that will criticise Barca's transfer policy and some of the signings made. Semedo came in, I wouldn't say under the radar, given it's Football Club Barcelona, but no real great fanfare. But as you say, it really does look like a very good acquisition indeed. And on the other side, Jordi Alba, an experienced head now in the Blaugrana lineup since joining Barca.
I think Semedo, the thing is, no one really knew much about him. He's only 23 years of age. He was at Benfica, came up through the ranks at Benfica. They brought him in at a very, very young age. 2 seasons ago, he kind of started to break through.
Alex Vidal with a chance, tries to go round the keeper. Adan just sticks out the foot and denies the Barca substitute. Great through ball, a good run from Vidal though.
Yeah, it was an excellent run. Shame he couldn't Shame for him that he couldn't lift it over the goalkeeper.
Almost looked like he thought about it almost too long. See him racing and thinking, should I go round, should I clip it up and over? In the end, Dan won the battle of minds.
Yeah, Dan did really well, didn't he? He was quick off his line, got his foot to the ball, made the clean challenge, made it difficult for Alex Vidal, but he knows that was a great opportunity. It's a lovely pass, flick from the outside of the boot by Leo Messi. But let me just quickly finish what I was telling you about Semedo. He started breaking into the team, got 15 caps or so, then last season made 31 appearances. That's when he really broke through, played all the Champions League games as well for Benfica. So he became a very, very important player, but really it was only last season that he was in that Benfica lineup week in, week out. So Barca have signed a 23-year-old right-back after what is essentially one good season in the Portuguese league. Okay, for a very good club that we're also playing in the Champions League, which is Benfica, but he hasn't got an awful lot of experience. However, he's shown that he's got a lot of talent.
Ter Stegen out to Mascherano. Alex Vidal just intercepted the ball when facing his own goal and found Ter Stegen from inside the Betis half and drew a round of applause from the crowd. So they're obviously pleased. Here is Semedo putting on the afterburners, playing it across, but what a great interception by Issa Mandi there to cut out that pass. Paco Alcácer thought he was going to have his first opportunity of the evening. Instead, the 25-year-old Algerian international stuck out a leg.
Yeah, it was brilliant from Semedo, wasn't it?
It was a good, powerful run.
Really got on his bike as he sprinted down that flank. Got a good cross into the box, well defended in the end, but it was almost the perfect cross for Paco Alcácer.
It was just an indication of just how much running the Betis players have had to put in to contain Barca in this game. Victor Camarasa, 23 years of age himself, looking in some distress with a spot of cramp. Joaquin trying to stretch it out of him, along with the club physio. Here's the earliest shot from Lionel Messi that struck the post. And there he is. Just wondering if the chances with a player like Lionel Messi, considering the amount of goals he's scored and what he's managed to achieve in his career, when he goes home at night, he runs through the game he's just played and all the missed chances and how many more goals he could have had to his tally, whether he just says to himself not to bother. I'll get more next week. Here is the speedometer. Top speed of around 32.5 kilometres an hour. Would you fancy your chances over 100 metres, Duncan?
I think he'll take that one. Yeah, judging on that performance, that was with a ball at his feet as well. I don't think you or I would stand a chance, would we?
No. Camarasa is off, having suffered a bout of cramp. They have made a third and final change. Fabian Ruiz is on. Fabian Ruiz Peña, another youth team product, 21 years of age. Quique Setien giving the youngsters a chance, as you mentioned, bringing in experience and players that he has faith in, but also looking to Betis's B team and youth ranks to look to the future as well. So Fabian Ruiz on. Now on the far side, Francis turning away well and getting the ball back. Rolled in, but not a convincing pass in the end. Here is Joaquin up against Semedo. Decides not to try and get the cross and instead rolls it back.
You can see the Betis players are tired now. 78 minutes, nearly 79 on the clock. They've done a lot of running. And you can see that they're certainly tiring here at the Camp Nou. Barca leading by 2-0. Both those goals coming in the first half. Haven't really turned the screw in this second half. They've had a lot of possession, Football Club Barcelona, but haven't carved out too many goal-scoring opportunities. And Barca are lining up another change. It's Denis Suarez, I think, who's going to come on.
Maybe for Paco Alcácer, just wondering. We'll have to wait and see what Ernesto Valverde thinks. Here is Vidal with a chance, waiting for someone to offer themselves. No one really attacking the near post. So it comes back out to Semedo. Now Rakitic. Jordi Alba right over on that far side, but it was something of a 50-50 ball. Alba does win it back at the second time of asking, however. Barca fans appreciating the hard work.
He's so strong, Jordi Alba. He's quick and very, very strong. He's not the tallest player, but it's difficult to get the ball off him, and it's difficult to stop him from getting the ball off you as well. And he just showed what he's all about there. He's tenacious and very strong in possession.
Sometimes a bit of a stereotype given to Spanish football fans, saying they only appreciate the artistry, and as you can quite rightly see, in fact, throughout this game, the Barca fans appreciating when their players put in the hard graft and the tackles and win the ball back. Here's Sergio Busquets down the line for the player we were just talking about, Jordi Alba. Alcácer moving, you can see him looking for space, trying to find something to offer. The shot comes back again. Lionel Messi has a hat-trick tonight, but it is a hat-trick of shots off what we might say these days the proverbial woodwork, striking the metal frame of Antonio Adan's goal. Another stunning shot, this time in slow motion.
Well, usually when Leo Messi strikes a ball, it just looks effortless. There's no backswing, and he tries to just sort of curl it and slot it in the corner. That time he absolutely thwacked it, really caught it nicely, and it came rebounding back off the frame of the goal.
Rakitic's corner met,
wow,
by Lionel Messi.
What a header.
I had to have a second look there.
Yeah, I did. I thought Gerard Piqué's not playing. Who's headed that one?
Betis players, maybe that's a good tactic from Barca, because the Betis players aren't expecting Lionel Messi to be the one who rises highest in the area. Just as slight frustration there, I think. Alcácer pleased to be in the